Good morning. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen, a market that I've identified this week that's potentially set up for sells. Um, the currency market is super interesting this week. I had a whole big handful of the currencies that were all set up for sells based on my commitment to trader strategy. Had the Aussie, the pound, the CAD, the euro, the yen, the Swiss franc. Um, all set up for sells. And so what I did was I narrowed it down to the Aussie and the yen. They're comparatively weaker compared to the other currencies. So I've identified those as the ones that I want to look to sell and spread my positioning across the two if they both get triggered into a short. So just to be clear, I'm not just selling the yen on the market open on Sunday. I wait for a confirmed trend change on the daily via a few different types of entry techniques. And without any further ado, let's just get into why I am looking to short the yen. So just open up the yen here. Okay, so first thing I look at is the commitment of traders' commercials positioning in this index. So this is a 26-week look back. So relative to the last half year of positioning, the commercials are very short right now. Okay, that's the first thing I notice and the first thing I looked at. Now, the second thing I do is I look at the open interest. So I'm just going to open up the open interest here on the yen. So on the bottom, we see open interest and the net positioning of the commercials here in red. So what has happened in the last few weeks is the commercials went from being the most long they've been in the last 3 years to the most short they've been since, we can see right here, February 2021. So that's a fairly bearish development right there. So we've seen this whole move up has seen the commercials quickly get out of their long positioning. So that has me looking for shorts. Now, I'm just going to look at something else here. So basically, we also have a strong seasonal tendency for the Japanese yen to decline. So from around the August to the middle of October, we see a strong true seasonal for price to decline. So that's supportive of our idea to go short. I also like to look at what are the small speculators doing in this market. So the small speculators are generally the public, and usually they're wrong. We know that most traders lose money, so the general public is usually wrong. So we see that they're at an extreme in long positioning. They are more long. Here's their positioning here. They're more long than they've been. Well, they got this long back here, but it's overall the most long they've been since 2021. So when these guys get this long, generally it's a good sign that we're going to have a move to the downside. So we have lots of primary indicators supporting our idea to go long, or sorry, short the yen. Some other things we got going on. We got insider accumulation. Let's open up the supplementary indicators. So we have price open and interest and volume bearish divergence. We have insider accumulation divergence. We are close to a sell signal in the percent R, but we just left that zone. We also have some momentum divergence down here, which is not confirmed yet, but there is some divergence in momentum as well. So lots of reasons to look for a short in the yen. Additionally, we also have overvalued versus gold and treasuries. So we're very overvalued. We're also in a strong downtrend, even though this move up has been quite significant. Taking a look at the overall trend, it's still clearly a pretty bearish trend. So overall, lots of reasons to look to short the yen. I'll look to get involved in this market on a daily trend change to the downside. And I'll keep you updated on how this trade develops. And if you have any questions about this commitment to trader strategy, you can feel free to shoot me a message. And until then, I wish you good luck and good trading.